All right, we are back. So first things first, it is either in the middle of the night or it's very, very early in the morning, depending on how you consider things. And the reason why I am up right now is because I could not sleep. So I figured, do I just want to sit or lay down in my bed and toss and turn and try to figure out a way, or do I want to put out some more content for you guys? And I kind of figured, since I'm already going balls to the walls with putting out content, as you guys can probably tell, figured I'd just come out here and see what I can do. Okay, so when we left off, we were building the Guppy. And the Guppy should be right up here. Okay. So, things that I was thinking about when building this guy is, do I really need a full battery? And I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just a shell with a bunch of thrusters on it. I mean, that's really all it is. Let me see if I can get up on top of this guy. Okay. And I have no idea if this has got... It has apparently no hydrogen in it. Aren't you supposed to be, like, stockpiling? What's going on here? Oh, wait. This is connected to this, which is connected to this, which is connected to that. But nothing is connected to this. Okay. And I know that as soon as I take this battery off, it's going to fall. Okay. So we're going to build, if I can get in there, good. We're going to throw a little battery on the nose of this thing, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll go with the base assembler, small blocks. We'll build 5 small batteries. That should go relatively quickly. Alright, so small. I should have it in here like this, like small battery. That'd be funny. Alright, so small battery. There we go. We'll grab just one of these things. And the reason why I don't know, and once again, it's not letting me withdraw stuff using the middle click, which is really annoying. But whatever. Oh, now you're not even letting me pull. Wait. Okay. Yeah, so we'll throw a small battery here. And then... Okay, so this guy needs to charge all the way up. And then this guy... Oh, I can't get rid of that yet, because that is recharging. Okay. Let me think. Or I could keep this... No, because if I keep that battery here and I land too hard on the front end, it's going to destroy the battery, which is then going to destroy the cockpit, so... No, I think I got to go with a small battery on here if I can. I'm not saying that I can, but if I can, I need to. I mean, some other options... No, that's not really an option, is it? And I gotta cover up the top end of this thing too, if I can. How we doing, Mr. Small Battery? 11.4%. This thing does not build very quickly. Or recharge, I should say. But I think that's actually the max rate that it can recharge at. So give me the small. Current input 200. Max input is 200. Yeah, so this is charging as fast as it possibly can. And it's going to recharge in 13 minutes. Are you kidding me? Okay, but, I mean, let's think here. So, the gyros... Well, let's just take some stock of what we got. Okay. So, the gyroscopes, when they're running, take up 2 kilowatts. And I've got 2 of them, so that's 4 kilowatts. And then we have the fighter cockpit itself. Which doesn't appear to take anything. Okay. So, and then we go with the small battery. Does it not go? Is it in there under small? Small. There we go. And then max output is 200 kilowatts as well. So, if we're just running the 2 gyros off of this, this thing will run for a very long time just on one small battery, which is good. Okay, so if I were to turn... Hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. I did actually have to sneeze. Okay. And then this guy, not the gyroscope, but the connector, uses 10 watts. Okay. So that'll put us at a total of 14 watts, and this thing can hold 200 kilowatts. No, I think it can hold more than that. Give me the small battery. Okay. Maximum stored power is 50 kilowatt hours. So yeah, with one fully charged battery and a full hydrogen chip, a single one of these batteries should be able to power everything, honestly. I apologize for sniffing into the microphone. So something else I could do is just run some tubes this way to go into the tank behind here. Instead of going around from the front of the cockpit here, down, and then in. But this I can actually cover up. I mean, I'm probably going to have to move the battery again, which... not ideal. I mean, but where else am I going to put the thing, right? Because I mean, this is just like bare bones, man. There is not much to this. And I still have to cover up the top here. I'm gonna throw on an angle. There we go. So that kind of completes the look that I want for this. It is exposed. So any kind of a shot like in here or anywhere around here is going to hit the thing. And it does have a pretty big hitbox. But at least it's connected, you know, from the back side and then from the sides here. So in case this thing does blow up and it doesn't kill that immediately, these should still hold it in place. Of course, if this thing blows up, the whole thing's going to fall out of the sky. So kind of not good either way. I could put in like a small hydrogen tank on reserve, maybe, down here, and then have some Gatling turrets on either side of it. Because I think the small hydrogen tank, where is that? It's not there. Let's just look up tank. Yeah, so small hydrogen tank on the small grid is a 2x1. Well, 2x2x1. So I could technically fit this in there and then put some Gatling turrets on either side. And it does have 2 ports on the bottom of the 2 smaller sides. So we could technically fit that in there. Once we get rid of the battery, of course. And what is bothering me most of all is that this thing is not filling up, like, at all. That's bothering me. Because for some reason that makes me think that this connector here isn't actually connected to the hydrogen tanks. And the hydrogen tanks do have hydrogen in them, so I don't know what the deal is. And so I think I put those directly on here, which feeds into here. And then this feeds via the back end here down into that, the refiner. I don't need to go in there. Okay, and then from the refiner we go in this way into the hydrogen thruster here. And then from the hydrogen thruster we go backwards this way into this conveyor here, which then feeds directly into the tanks. And as you can see, we do have hydrogen in the tanks. And I just realized that both of these are upside down. So that's fun. So it is connected. I'm very sure it's connected. And we can check it, I suppose. Can we look down there? Because, I mean, it's possible that I'm just off. But I'm not off. That's right on top of that. So why the hydrogen tank isn't filling is very strange to me. Okay, let's just look up our tanks. And I decided that I'm going to call this the Guppy. Okay, so why you no fill? Why you no fill? Right, because of the reason that I'm trying to get this thing charged up. Okay. Okay, so I think 57% will be okay for now. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Okay, so that should keep everything working. We're going to go with our small hydrogen tank. We're going to throw that guy on there, but before I do that, I want to put on one of these guys. So we can throw our Gatling turrets on either side of that. And then we'll throw on our small hydrogen tank. Okay. And then from here, we need to do the corner and the corner. And then we just need to protect it. You need interior plate. So give me interior plate. Seems like a pretty simple situation here. Okay, interior plate. And then we'll throw on that guy there. Now, once this is built, this should now start stockpiling, hopefully. As soon as we turn the stockpile on, of course. All Are we not working? Okay, why aren't we working now? Okay, so how is this guy doing? This is getting annoying. Oh, it is filling. Okay, it's just being really dumb. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? I don't know if I want to have this right there. I think I want to put a battery on the top. So we'll let that thing get built up. And then this guy's got to charge too. I'm kind of mad that I picked the wrong place for that guy. This guy we're going to stockpile on as well. Get him filled up. So this is my emergency right here, in case something happens to the tank back there. This should be enough hydrogen at least to get me to the ground. And if I'm in space, I mean, it should be enough hydrogen to get me, you know, wherever it is that I need to go. It is going to be somewhat exposed, though. And I'll just keep the stockpile on here. Okay, and now we need our miniguns, basically. All right, now what does this look like? Okay, so that does have this on two sides, so we can kind of throw this back here. But I think I want to move it forward. Maybe two. Just to give a little bit of extra protection. But then again... Yeah, no, we'll just keep this back here. I think that's a good place for it. And then that guy can go there. And then using the large blocks, heavy armor blocks. So then for here on the bottom, we're going to try to protect this as much as we can. This is probably going to have to be one of these, because I don't think that we can actually clip or connect to these with a normal block, so we need to give it a little bit of structure on the bottom. Okay, and then from here, okay. All right, so we're gonna throw. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this one piece at a time just to make sure that I get it right. Okay, so that can go there. That can go there. And then this can be just a straight block here. Man, those things are going to town. Okay. You know, something I could do is I could just leave this battery here and just have 3 sets of batteries. I think that might actually be a good idea. So we'll go ahead and throw in another, no, not that. Battery. Small battery. Okay. So that'll just give us a little extra power, and then we don't actually have to discharge that one, which we can probably leave on recharge. Just have that charge up the rest of the way. Have the whole ship run off of this one. Okay. And then we need to get the 45s. Yeah, from here. Okay, so that can go there and there. And then I don't think I'm going to get anything there on the bottom. So we'll throw that in there. And then we need to get in a full plate in there. And then an angle in here. Okay. And then we'll do just normal 45 down here. And we'll do the corners here. And here. And then we'll do some more 45 corners here. I don't want to make this thing too long. But I do need to add in some protection here. Okay. So that can go there. And then here we can use these guys. Is that the right one? That is the right one. Okay, so we need to go that way. And then throw the tip in there. Like that. Okay. And then throw another tip in here. And another one of these guys in there. Okay. That's basically it for the sides. Now we just have to put in some protection for the top here. And we're going to do that with these. Now, once again, I don't know if this is going to be too heavy to fly. I don't really deal with heavy armor blocks too much. Let me see. How did I do this on the bottom? Okay, so I just had the tips in there on the bottom. Okay. So give me the tip. Do not take that out of context. I did not mean it that way. Okay, so that can go there and there and there and there. And repeat the process. Okay. And then up on here, we'll throw in a tip down here. And this we can fill in with radar dishes, programmable blocks, something if we need it. So we'll leave this section open for now. And we'll just cover the rest of this in with these guys. And we'll do that again. And once again over here. And then throw in the tip over here. There we go. Not that way. We want to go that way? Okay. Alright. And then this can go there and there and there and there. All right. So with that there, we do have a decent amount of protection here. We're going to throw... I mean, I don't like having this entire corner kind of exposed. So you're all the way full now, right? No, not this. We needed the tank. Yeah, so that is on all the way. All right. I guess we can just throw some tips on there just to kind of give it a little bit more cover. And then here, and then here. I mean, on the bottom here, we could do something else, but meh, I'm not too worried about it. And then over over here, we could do this, and it wouldn't take away from the overall look that I'm going for here. It would just be some extra protection. And then the only thing that these are connected to are these 45s right here. So, I mean, it's not like... I still don't like having that open corner right there, but I don't think there's really much I can do. A couple of lucky shots, you could probably get in there and hit that, but I don't think that's going to be a thing that's going to be easy to do. Alright, so this is good. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's rename everything first. So this is the Guppy connector. Alright, so there's that. We're going to call this the Guppy tank. I already did. Okay. And then we need the Guppy emergency tank, which I don't think I can actually get to from here. So small, but I need to go into the K menu. Small. Guppy emergency tank. All right. So now we just need to find all of our stuff. So Guppy. Okay, so this is going to be the stockpile on off. This one is also going to be stockpile on off. And then we need our Guppy connector here to switch lock. Okay, so can this fly? It can fly. Okay. Looks like it can fly relatively easily. And you can see why I called it a Guppy. I mean, it kind of looks like a Guppy. All right, so, and then we've got 5 hours of power with those 3 small batteries. So, yeah, this is good. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to make this thing in the first... Oh, wow, those gyros really work. Okay. Oh, dude, this thing is like crazy. But yeah, I mean, we're already at like full speed here, so that works really, really well. We do have some gold here. Is that the one that I went to, though? I don't think it is. Or is it? I think it is. Okay. So the reason why I needed this is because I needed just a way to get some gold. Yeah, so those batteries are going to last a very, very long time. And I don't have any landing gear on here, so we're just going to have to set this thing down on the ice. But yeah, we can do that. I am going to group all of the thrusters together. Whoop, hang on. Calm down. Okay, so K menu, and then all of the small thrusters and the large one. And these are Guppy thrusters. Save, and then go into the G menu, into the groups, and then Guppy thrusters on off. So we'll turn those off for now. And then another thing that I'm going to need, because these do have turrets on here, I'm going to need these. And we've got 840 rounds in there, so should be enough for some slight protection. And this guy is in auto. Is this... It says that it's dead already. That's not good. It's at 74.5%. 74.3. Okay, so I mean, they are going down just very slowly. And then, okay, so how is this one doing? Oh, that's why this is still in recharge. Okay, so if you put that on auto, yeah, then they're not even moving at this point, so, okay. So the reason why we came down here is to get some more gold. And the gold should be right over here. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't have much in the way of storage on the ship. So we're just going to fill in what we can, where we can. So let's just throw this in there, throw that in there, and then we'll pick up some more. I don't really want to pick up the stone, but, you know, I do have to try to eliminate the floaties that I got in the world. Just for, I don't know, so that way the computer doesn't freak out having them all in there. I mean, my computer's a good computer. I mean, I built it myself, but I still don't want it to freak out if I can help it, so. Okay, so yeah. And the drink of this very, very, very early morning is my usual morning go-to, which is a Monster Zero Ultra. Good stuff. Now, I know that this guy is connected into the connector here, so I could technically move this stuff down here, and this does have a little bit more storage. And I don't think that should affect the weight of stuff so much. So let's just grab the floaties that we have in here. I think I've got 2 gold floaties and like 5 stone ones. Okay, so gold floaty, 6. Okay, I was off by 1. Okay. 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 Alright, so that should be enough gold for a little while at least. I don't know if it's going to give me enough to finish off those superconductors that I need for the yield modules. But we're just going to go with it. I suppose, you know, the way that I probably should do this is just to fill this up all the way as far as I can. Can I put this in the build and repair system? Oh, I can. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. So then we'll throw that in there, fill that guy out. And then we have just a little bit more room in here. Okay. So let's fill that guy out all the way. And I think I've got enough thrust on there to lift the little bit of extra weight plus me. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Do. Now, I'm sure I could set up like mining rigs out here and have it just like go through all the stuff and collect everything, but I'm lazy, let's be honest. Okay, so that is as full as it's going to go. And then I'm going to fill myself up as far as I can go. Make sure I'm not leaving any floaties. Okay. I think this should actually be pretty good right here. So we'll call this a success, and we'll head back to the ship. And then the Guppy. All right. There we go again. All right. Now we'll get ourselves aligned and then shoot. Yeah, this has got really good acceleration. Yeah, so this will be really good for like quick jaunts and stuff. And then our deceleration is decent. I mean, for what I have with just those 6, I mean, I think that's actually pretty decent. All right, now we just need to align ourselves. So our left to right is a little weak, but that's all right. I'm not really too worried about that. And let's go forward. Yeah, we have 9 hours of battery power. This is like ridiculous. And we're only at 2%. Or we're only using 2%? How does that work? Yeah, I think we're only using 2% of the batteries. So yeah, going with the smalls versus the large was a really good choice. Okay, and then we'll and connect, and there we go. And 5, we are now connected, and we'll throw those off and do a little repair damage on the deck. But yeah, there we go. The first flight of the Guppy. I think that's what I'm gonna call this video, the first flight of the Guppy. I think that worked out very well. I'm gonna throw these away into there. Yeah, so that worked out extremely well. So I am quite happy with that. And we have our first flying ship. Okay, so then that should be making our superconductors. And I really got to decorate this room back here. But first I need to make sure that this ship can fly. Because if it can't, that's going to suck a lot. I don't need that much water on me. We'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. And then, okay, so that should move to wherever it needs to move to. All right, so how are we doing over here? Okay, so we have some algae soy. Some more algae soy. And then we'll throw all of that in here. And we can make ourselves some more tofu. Let's make 10 of these. No, not 100, dude. Just 10. Just 10. I can make myself a protein shake. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, so that just has nutrient solution, gravel, and water to make the algae soy product. And then these guys are making carrots. Great. Let's do some carrot seeds. Probably about 100. soon as it can anyways. But it is making carrots just very, very slowly. And then these require... Okay, so if I made 100 of those, that'd be 17, which means we have 24 in here. So we could just take these carrots here. And we can take these guys here because that still has a lot of tomatoes in there. And then we'll just throw these into here. And see if that increases our options at all. We can make ketchup. That's cool. That requires ketchup and potatoes. I don't have potatoes. So something I could do is I could take the guppy out to that unknown signal and just kind of see what's in there. All right, so I need you to fill yourself back up. Good. And then I do want to group the small batteries together and have them put on like recharge when they're connected. So small. Hang on. Let's call this Guppy battery 1. And then Guppy battery 2 and Guppy battery 3. And then we'll group all of these together into the Guppy batteries. Okay, and then we'll go into the G menu. Okay, so that's those, and here are the Guppy batteries. And then we want to put these into recharge on off. Okay. So we'll throw on these guys, throw on that, and take off. The second flight of the Guppy. Let's get ourselves aligned here. We want to go up over here. Now this thing will roll because it doesn't have a landing gear on there. That could potentially be an issue. But I mean, we could just leave this thing just floating, like in midair. And I don't think that would actually be a problem. And I do wish I had more left to right thrust. Alright, how are we doing down here? Are you like rolling right now? I can't tell. It is rolling. Okay. Okay, so we're going to see if we can get this guy to drop down kind of in its path and stop its roll. Ooh, that was a little harder than I thought. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, geez, it's eating it alive. And interior plates. That's all you had for me, really? It's dumb. Where's the button? Give me the button. Okay, as far as the rest of this, I could care less. But whatever. We'll take it apart anyways. Okay. But yeah, I mean, we could just like let this thing hover because I mean that works just fine, and it barely uses any hydrogen. All right, let's get ourselves somewhat straight. All right, it's really hard to see the ground. All right, and then we'll head back to the ship. So I was hoping for some potatoes. I did not get potatoes, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, we have 9 hours of battery power on this thing. So we are doing quite well. Okay, hang on. And then quick little jaunts like this, they don't really use that much hydrogen, so I'm actually kind of okay with it. Alright, and then we'll drop this down a little bit, see where we are, and then level ourselves out, drop down a little bit more. The only problem that I'm seeing... Oh, that was a little harsh of a landing. That's okay. Okay, so we'll throw this guy on, throw that off, and then recharge. Yeah, the stairs there, I can't actually get to them, so... poor design choice on my part. But I do need... I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I do need solid blocks here, and I do need solid blocks here, so I think we're just kind of stuck with this. And then if I really need to, I can... Alright. Okay, we do need batteries, if you don't mind. Alright. We'll just kind of have that point in a little bit, or outwards, I should say. And then connect back up. Throw that on recharge. And now we should be able to get around here. Yeah. So, yeah. Simple fix. Don't have to redesign anything, so that's good. I do want to throw some railings on here, just for safety's sake. And of course I can't because this thing is where it is now. Okay. 4, 5, and spin around. And spin around. Okay. And 5 and 4. Hopefully that cleared that. And I'm going to need a corner here anyways. Okay. And now we can get back in here. And then rotate this back into the corner. And reconnect. Okay. So that's that. Now we need this guy. Are you kidding me right now with this? And it won't go there either. Okay, Mr. Guppy, you are annoying me slightly. Okay, so because I'm putting them on this block here, not the outside block, I'm not going to be able to put one there, which is fine. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Then we need this guy in there like that, but I need a construction component, so give me a construction component, please. Alright, and then we'll throw that in there. Okay. So something I could do here is I could take this out and put a small... That would be kind of interesting, actually. So, for maintenance purposes, let's say they needed to get up there to the windows, right? Let's go with, is it this one? It is, okay. So we'll throw that on there, and then hop on here, and then for this, we'll throw on one of these little corner pieces, I think. Or I could do just the 45-degree 8th block thing. Just to kind of have something to go here. So that way, in case I need to get up here to do maintenance or whatever, or to, you know, rebuild some stuff if I need to, I can. Of course, I could just throw some stairs on here, but that's not as fun, so we're going to do it this way. Alright, so then we need the other stairs. I think that's these ones. And then rotate those in. And then we'll take this guy rotate him in. There we go. So now we have kind of like slick little hidden away access to this area. And then, yeah. And then up on top of there is the actual roof. So that pretty much allows me to get where I need to get over here. So that's cool. All right. So I guess at this point what I need to do is figure out if this thing as a whole can fly. Okay. So I put on a shit ton more gyros. Okay, so that is currently all connected. So we're going to unlock and then turn them off. And then we're going to unlock and then turn off. And we are still tipping backwards. Why are we still tipping backwards? We can move, but we are tipping backwards, which I do not like. I don't think I actually wanted to do that. Okay, so I need to drop down, turn this guy on, see if we can get in here somehow. So why is that tipping backwards? That's what I want to know. Okay, and then what is going on with the connector down here? I understand that you don't like being connected here, but I need to find the connector. Of course, I can't freaking see it, and this thing keeps tipping backwards. Can you stop, please? Oh my god. Okay. So let's get ourselves... So I don't know why this thing is tipping backwards. It's really annoying. And we used 1% of our hydrogen for that. Okay, so it wasn't the issue of the gyros. I mean, maybe I could take some of these things and... I mean, the ship is easier to move, no doubt. So the tilting back is easier to manage. But at the same time... Okay, so it's still building those. Looks like all those are built. Okay. It's like, why is this thing tipping backwards? Seriously. But I mean, we are relatively somewhat... No, we're still not level. We're actually tipping forward now. And we're just breaking shit. Oh, fun times. I can't access that. That's fine. We'll go ahead and throw this into large cargo containers. All right, so we'll throw in all of that stuff. Okay. So I don't want to get too carried away with everything on this episode, and I have gone over quite a bit on a lot of these things, so I will be ending this episode early. I have to sneeze. Hold on a sec. I thought it was going to be like one of those things where it's like you say you have to sneeze and then it never comes, but yeah, so I actually did sneeze. Not that you guys care, but yeah. Okay, so I don't know what to do for this thing to make it not lean backwards. I don't know, man. I mean, I could put some of the gyros on override and have them try to keep the ship level. But I mean, we've got thrust everywhere. I mean, the back of the ship is arguably heavier, and our thrusters are basically right below us here. So with all the weight on the back, I guess I can kind of understand why it might be leaning backwards. But at the same time, we do have additional thrust over there. It's gonna bug me. Yeah, so I mean, we do have thrust back here. But I'm guessing that this thrust just isn't enough. And then these large thrusters, if I were to put one back there, I'd need 3 blocks, which I don't have unless this thing's going to be sitting on the ground. Not ideal. I could potentially put it here. But once again, I'm going to be landing directly on the thrusters. That way, whenever I take out, it's just going to demolish whatever blocks it's on. There's really no way to go up higher, I don't think. But like I said, I'm gonna end this episode here. And yeah, so first flight of the Guppy, it's the important thing, right? Ship works very, very well. The big ship here, I think we're just gonna use this to go off into space, and then this will just be a space vehicle. So we'll just kind of park this guy for here for now. And then in the next episode, we'll think more about getting some area defenses going. So I'm thinking about putting some little turret towers, you know, kind of dotted around here, maybe like 6 of them. Just to give anything that comes by here absolutely no chance of surviving. So there's that. Hope you guys liked it. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.